Hello and welcome to another Cliff Reviews Art House. This time I'm reviewing the film Monkey Man, directed by Patel. So this film has had quite positive reviews, and it's even been endorsed by Jordan Peele, who is one of the producers, and apparently described it as a classic. I struggled with this film a bit. I certainly don't think it's a classic. It's Dev Patel's directorial debut, and I will say that it's a really accomplished piece of work. Lots of close camera work and really well constructed, frenetic action scenes. In terms of what it is very well done. I'm just not that keen on what it is. For me, it's actually a B movie that doesn't have much purpose other than the action and the violence. I can appreciate that this is a genre in itself, and this may be why many people have enjoyed it, but it's definitely not for me. The violence is excessive and gratuitous. You can compare it perhaps with John Wick, and there is even a reference to John Wick in the film. However, John Wick is much more choreographed. The fight scenes are like a dance, and there's much more humour in it. The fight scenes in Monkey Man are well choreographed, but only in the sense of producing very convincing, gratuitous violence. And there's hardly any humour. I think one attempt at humour, where someone runs into a glass door, it's not even funny. One thing about the film is that it hints at some potentially really interesting themes. There's a theme about outsiders in relation to caste, class, the trans community, sex workers. There's also clear references to the current Indian populist politics and religious fundamentalism. And there are references to Hindu mythology, giving it almost a spiritual dimension. This is all interesting, but all very surface. There's no real depth to the treatment of any of these issues. I'm wondering how it's gone down in India. At the time of recording, it still hasn't been released. There are reports of problems with the censors. It is an interesting mix. It's very much a film about India, but it's very different than a typical Bollywood film. It's very much a Hollywood-style film. It would be interesting to see how an Indian audience reacts to it. Overall, maybe this doesn't intend to be anything other than a B movie, pure violence and fighting. I guess some people love this kind of thing, but it's not for me. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.